What is going on, you guys? Josh here, also known as Harry Tornado. Today is April 30th, the very last day in April and the very last day of the daily vlog. This has proven to be much more difficult than I could have imagined, but we are certainly ending on the right foot. Yesterday, Wednesday, April 29th, 2020, we sold a total of 15 items for a gross sales amount of $481.66. So today I'm gonna get all those orders pulled, packed, and shipped out. And also, one of my unlisted goals for this daily vlog in the month of April was to finally hit 30,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. This is the last day of the vlog, and I'm currently 28 subscribers away from 30,000. So it is definitely down to the wire, but I think we can make it. Stick around. First thing we got going out today is this 2-pack of hairspray. I've talked about this a ton. I don't want to go into a ton of details about it because I only have one 2-pack left. I actually had 3 cans left and then I found another. So I have one 2-pack left. Once that sells, I'm done with the hairspray and I'm gonna make a whole dedicated video about it because it has been a huge flip for me. This 2-pack of hairspray sold for $34.99 free shipping, and it's gonna cost about $9 to ship out. Next thing we got going out is this Jimmy John's employee hat. I don't know if you guys have Jimmy John's, but it's like a sub sandwich shop here. And I thought it would sell pretty quickly because we have like 4 or 5 Jimmy John's around here. And I thought, you know, somebody looking for an employee hat would buy it right up. I think I had it listed for like $9 plus shipping, but this has been listed in my store for probably over a year. So I sent on an offer last night of $5 plus shipping, and it sold $5 plus shipping. I think I paid like 50 cents for this at Goodwill. Next up is a Xbox 360 video game, BioShock Infinite, which is my personal favorite video game I've played on Xbox 360. This sold for $8 free shipping to a viewer named Kaylee. And Kaylee says, "Hey Josh, I've been watching your videos for a few months and I thoroughly enjoy your selling tips, awesome personality, and those trick shots. I just wanted to support you in this time any way I can, from one seller to another. Thank you for helping keep my sanity in check during this time and keep up the great work, Kaylee." Kaylee, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Next up is this pair of men's skate shoes. I got these at Goodwill. These are DGK, which stands for Dirty Ghetto Kids. They cleaned up really nicely. When I bought them, they had some like clay stains along the bottom, but they cleaned up pretty nice. I sent out an offer to Watcher on these last night, and they sold for $20 plus shipping. You'll notice that a lot of things I'm selling in today's video are offers to Watchers that people accepted. And usually about once a week, I'll just go through my eBay app, and it, like last night, it said I had like 80 or 85 items that I could send offers to Watchers on, and I did it to all of them, which is why I have 15 items going out today. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, if sales are slow and you need to get out some of your inventory, sending out offers to Watchers is the way to go. Next up is some Playday sidewalk chalk. I got this retail arbitrage at Walmart. I think this was like $6, like $6.97, and this sold for $24 free shipping, and it's probably just going to ship regular priority. I'm not going to put this in a padded flat rate envelope because it'll probably break. This is going to Missouri, so not too far away. It'll probably cost about $8 to ship that out. Nice sale here. This is a pair of Nike Shox that I picked up at a Goodwill in Orangeburg, South Carolina. I did pay $9.99 for these, but they're in very, very good condition, like minimal signs of wear. And I received an offer on these yesterday of $52.76, weird amount, but I went ahead and just accepted that. I think I originally had them listed at $65 plus shipping. So this buyer paid $52.76 plus shipping. They were all in about $63 or so. So pretty good flip on Nike Shox. I have a couple of these listed now, and they always just sell really, really well for me. So Nike Shox, be on the lookout. This next item is in the E-bin. At least it says it's in the E-bin. Oh yeah, it's up here. Old sneaky snake. This is a George Killian's Irish Red Lager sign. I don't know. It's not vintage. It looks vintage, but it's modern. It's a repop. I think I paid like $2 for that, like either $1.92 or $2.92 at Goodwill, I think. A lot of you guys ask me how I remember how much I pay for stuff, and generally when it comes to stuff I bought at thrift stores, I have a pretty good memory most of the time. But right now I can't remember exactly how much I paid for that, but I wouldn't have paid more than like $3. This sign sold for $10 plus shipping to a viewer named Josh, and he says, "Hey Josh, it's Josh, Elf Punk." That's what he goes by on YouTube. "Thanks for everything. I love the sign. It will go up in my eBay shed when it's finished. Keep up all the good work on YouTube. Looking forward to seeing what the rest of this year has in store. Take care and stay safe." Josh, thank you so much for the support. I hope you enjoy the sign. Good luck with the eBay shed. Thanks again. Next up is this stuffed Chewbacca. I picked this up at a yard sale a couple months ago, one of the last yard sales I went to. The family at the yard sale was super fun and talkative, and they knew that I was filming on my GoPro, and they still had a really nice conversation with me. So I think I paid like 10 bucks for this thing just because I wanted to thank them for allowing me to film and get some good content. So I did not make any money on this. This sold for $10 plus shipping. I'm actually going to lose a couple bucks. But again, I didn't buy it to flip for profit. I just bought it as like a thank you to the garage sale people. Occasionally, you'll have to do stuff like that. If you have a YouTube channel about reselling, you'll have to buy things sometimes that's the purpose of buying it is for the video rather than flipping. Like when I did the video where I went to the antique mall, that stuff I bought there, I've made some profit on some things so far, but if I was just buying it to flip, it wouldn't have been worth my time. But because I made a video with it, that's where I found that value. So that's something that if you're just a reseller and you don't have a YouTube channel, you wouldn't think about this. But as a reseller with a YouTube channel in conjunction with that as part of my business, some things are purchased for YouTube rather than for the reselling. Next up is a pair of cycling shoes. I think these are the ones right here. Shimano Torbal, is that right? Shimano Torbal, yeah. Shimano Torbal women's cycling biking shoes, $30 free shipping. I think I paid $6.50 for these at Goodwill, 99% sure. Excellent condition. It did take a while to sell, probably 4 or 5 months, but cycling shoes usually do pretty well for me. If you can find them in good condition with the clips on the bottom, you should be able to sell them pretty regularly. Next item up is a clothing item. It's been listed forever. It's in the A bin. That's how old it is. This is a vintage Guess Made in USA jacket. I don't know if you can see that. Guess George's Marciano, made in USA, size large. This is an item that I thought was going to do much, much better. Again, I paid, I think, $5.75 for this, and I thought it was going to sell for, you know, $50 to $75. At that time, like, I was still looking at vintage Ralph Lauren shirts and Tommy Hilfiger and things like that, and I've never had luck with any of that stuff, which is why I've gotten out of clothing recently. So I'm happy it finally sold. This has been listed for, like I said, close to a year. Again, 25 bucks, free shipping. Next up is this pair of Harley Davidson boots. I think one of them fell here. I've had these listed for a while. They're in pretty good condition. Nothing, no crazy amounts of wear or anything like that. No cracks along the toes. The soles are still in pretty good condition. I think these were $8.50 at Goodwill, and I accepted a best offer on these of $30 plus shipping. These have been listed for about 6 months, 6 or 7 months, so I was just trying to move some stuff out. Next up is this pair of Brooks running shoes. I got these at Goodwill a couple months ago for $6.50. If you notice, I pay $6.50 for majority of my shoes because my Goodwills here have just set shoe prices for the most part. Some of them have like boutique shoe sections now where they'll sell like used women's Clark's sandals for like $25, but they're crazy. For the most part, 99% of shoes at my Goodwills here in South Carolina are $6.50. These have probably been listed for about 5 months, and these sold for $24 plus shipping, and these actually sold to a viewer. Her name was Jennifer, and she says, "Hey Josh, these shoes are my favorite color, and since Brooks run about a half size small, these should work for me. I really enjoy your YouTube channel, and I look forward to your positive content every day. Keep up the great work. 30K just around the corner. Granny Glasses Goodies." Jennifer, Granny's Glasses Goodies, thank you so much for your support. 30K is so close. 20, 28, I think 27 now away. I'm hoping to hit it before today's video is over. We'll see. Next up is this pair of Jordans. I've had these listed for, I guess, about 2 months, not too long, and they're pretty trash. I mean, they've got a bunch of scuffs everywhere. You can see like some of the covering is coming off right there. Like they're pretty trash. But every time in the past, in any thrifting videos, anytime I pass a pair of Jordans because they're rough around the edges, or even if I can only find one of them at the bins, you guys always tell me to make sure to pick them up because some people, you know, customize them or refurbish them or collect them. So these were $6.50 at Goodwill. I didn't know if they were going to sell them, and they got heel drag. They're just in pretty terrible condition. I did disclose everything that was wrong with these in the listing, and I accepted a best offer on these of $29 plus shipping. I don't know if they're going to wear them as is or what, but I'm happy to be able to sell a pretty trash pair of shoes for 30 bucks plus shipping. Next item is in the F bin down here, I think, and it is a Lord of the Rings DVD set. I found this at Salvation Army. I think it was $1.99, and it has the original Hobbit cartoon, Return of the King and Lord of the Rings, but like the original cartoon versions, I guess. And it's new, sealed in the package. I scanned the barcode, and at the time I bought this, which was like 4 months ago or so, there was only 2 listed on eBay, and they were both listed for like $60 or something. But there was no solds at the time either. So I just went ahead and bought it. Again, it was $2, and I just thought it might sell eventually. I sent out an offer last night to watchers, and it sold for $30, free shipping. And this sold to a viewer too, I think. Yeah, it sold to a viewer named, I think his name's Mickey. He goes by Toasty_Relic on eBay. And he says, hey, just want to say thanks for the deal. Also, my girlfriend and I love watching your YouTube channel with your sweet dog and your cool trick shots. I just hope these hairy-footed hobbits are as good as watching the one and only Hairy Tornado. You calling me a hairy-footed hobbit? Does that look like a hairy foot to you? Keep the bandana live strong. Thanks, Mickey and Dixie. Mickey and Dixie, thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. The very last item I sold yesterday is this Boston Trader really ugly sweater. And this sold to a viewer named Mandy. And Mandy says, hey, Hairy Tornado, my fiance and I watch you almost daily. I was so surprised to see your counter offer. As silly as it sounds, it was like getting a message from a celebrity. Oh man, I'm honored that you think that way. Thank you for being a positive light during this difficult time. Happy to buy something from your store, Mandy. Mandy, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. So that's all 15 items that I sold yesterday. I'm about to get these packed up and shipped out. But a couple of you guys have reached out to me about those Support Your Friends t-shirts that have this design on them and asking why they aren't in my store anymore. And the company that I use to print those is super backlogged. I guess they're short-staffed and everything. Usually the shirts would get, like, you would receive the shirt within about a week after ordering, but I've had some people that ordered on like April 10th or so, and they still haven't gotten them yet. So I took them out of my store because I didn't want you guys waiting that long. But if you do want to support the channel by buying a t-shirt, I realize that I have a whole box left of these Dwight Schrute Gym for Muscles t-shirts that are not print on demand. I actually have them. So I'll link these in the description of this video. It's the same shirt I have on now, Dwight Schrute Gym for Muscles. I had this designed by a graphic designer on Fiverr, so you can't get them anywhere but here. So if you guys want to buy one, again, it'll be linked in the description of the video. It'll be a link to my eBay store, and if you buy it from there, I will personally ship it out myself the very next business day. It's not print on demand. I have them here. I don't have a ton. I think I have like 15 or so. So get them while you can. So I got all those orders packed up and put on the porch. I did make sure to print a scan form today, which I talked about in my last video. Just because with 15 packages, it's just gonna be way easier for my mail lady to scan that one scan form and have all of them scanned as received rather than going through individually scanning them. And since I didn't do a video yesterday telling you guys what I sold the day before, I wanna show a couple of viewer sales from yesterday as well. The first one is this graphic Hawaiian t-shirt. It's been listed for a while. This one sold for $25 free shipping to a viewer named Gregory. So Greg, thanks so much for your support. And then these New Balance shoes sold for $21 plus shipping to a viewer named Lindsay. Lindsay, thank you so much for your support. So our gross sales for yesterday was $481.66. If you multiply this amount by 0.87, that will account to pay 10% for eBay fees and about 3% for PayPal fees. And doing this leaves us with $419.04. Our total shipping cost for today for all 15 packages was $111.07, and our total cost of goods was $80.41. And again, that's a rough estimate about, going off my memory of what I paid. It may be plus or minus $5 or so. Taking all this into account, our total net profit for yesterday was $227.56, which was pretty good for a random Wednesday. All right, so it is currently 3:25 p.m. I've just been doing some chores around the house and kind of piddling around all day so far, and we are currently at 29,982 subscribers, 18 away. So I'm honestly not sure if we're going to be able to hit 30,000 in today's video, but fingers crossed. But while we wait, I wanted to show you guys a couple things in my death pile that I'm excited to list because I think they're going to bring some pretty good profits. First up, I have this pair of Doc Martens men's loafers. What's interesting about these is that they have like an almond toe. I think that's what it's called. Like most Doc Martens have like the big, the rounded toe, like a work boot style, but these have a nice kind of pointed toe on them. They say Doc Martens in there. On the bottom, they have the, traditional Doc Marten gum sole, the original, blah, 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 blah. I think it's a pretty big size. US men's 13, so very big size, but again, in excellent condition. I only paid $6.50 for these, and because they're so, unique when it comes to Doc Martens, I'm probably going to list these pretty high, about $100 plus shipping. Turn on best offer, and if I can get 75 to 80 bucks for these, I think that'll be a good flip. Next up, I got this Tommy Hilfiger like Letterman's jacket. I thought it was super cool. It still has the tags on it. It's a women's small. I think it's a women's small. It's pretty small. New with tags. There's one little blemish right there. I might try to get that out. I looked at the material tag on the inside, and it does say that it is. It says the color of this garment may transfer. This natural leather may lose some color during cleaning. So that means that the sleeves over here are real leather. It's got the little block Tommy right there. It's got 85 on the sleeve. TH on this sleeve, nothing on the back, but still just a cool jacket all around. I only paid $5.75 for this jacket. I have not looked up sold comps exactly, but Tommy Hilfiger does typically do well when you're dealing with more unique items like this. Like, I have never seen a Tommy piece like this. Drop a comment on this video and let me know if you have seen a Tommy piece like this. The tag does not have the original retail price, so I don't even know what it retailed for, but I'm guessing I could probably get between 75 and 100 bucks for this plus shipping. I may be way off, I don't know, but that's my first guess. So I was pretty excited to pick up that Tommy piece. Next up is a brand that most of you have probably heard of, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I found it 2 or 3 times in the past. It's called Frye, F-R-Y-E. That's the logo right there. It's like 2 F's back to back. These are just some women's, like, I don't know what kind of boots they are. Zip up ankle boots, I guess. Really, really good condition. There's the Frye logo again. Obviously used, but good condition. And the size is a 9B. I don't know if you can see that, but generally these probably retail just over $100. So in this condition used, you can probably get like $40 or $50 for them plus shipping. They may take a while to sell, but these are the perfect boots to wear to like a fall football game or something like that. So I think these will sell going into fall pretty well. Now, I just showed you guys that we sold a pair of Nike Shox this morning, and this is another pair that I haven't even listed yet. I picked these up recently at Goodwill for $6.50, and what makes these cool is that they are Livestrong, like the Lance Armstrong thing he did before he lost all of his honor and merit or whatever. These are in pretty good condition, a little bit of heel wear, a little bit, but not too much. Still, I'd say 8 out of 10 condition. I'm probably going to need some new laces. The laces are kind of fraying on the end, but paid $6.50 for these. Sold comps on this exact shoe is about $50. So Nike Shox are definitely a shoe to be on the lookout for, especially if you can find these themed versions like the Livestrong or anything like that to set them apart from a normal pair of Nike Shox. But either way, Nike Shox are a win-win. And one last item for you guys. I'm sure you all know about this, but just in case there's a new reseller out there who doesn't know about this brand, I found this pair of Hoka One men's running shoes recently. I've got them out here on the porch because I was washing them and scrubbing the little soles to get them all nice and clean. These are in excellent condition. No heel wear at all, no toe wear, just very minimal wear overall. Obviously they're used. They have some little pills along the ankle innards down there, but overall very good quality running shoe. This is a men's size 12.5, 2 extra wide, which if you can find Hoka One running shoes in any extra wide sizes, like 2 extra wide or 4 extra wide, that almost certainly increases the value, because these are already really good running shoes, and when you can add in that extra hard to find size, like an extra wide, that's generally going to make the shoes be more valuable. The actual model of this shoe is the Bondi 5, which is a pretty common model. And again, these are just in really, really good condition. Good size, good colorway. I paid $6.50 for these, and I think I can probably get about 80 bucks for these. In one of my recent videos, while I was like packing up orders back here, somebody saw the background, like all the mess everywhere, and he commented and he was like, dude, you need some help. Like, your workspace is it's just terrible. How do you function in there? And I know, I agree, man. It is like my death pile's out of control. I've got puzzles piled up everywhere. I mean, it seems like a mess, but somebody responded to that comment for me, and they were like, as long as he knows where stuff is, it's probably okay. And I'm 95% sure I know where most of my stuff is when it sells. I've never lost anything. I've never had to cancel an order because I couldn't find it. I have had to look frantically for things sometimes, but I've never actually fully lost an item. So I am well aware that my organizational skills suck. I am not a naturally organized person, which is probably my biggest flaw when it comes to like being a single person operation. Like I'd like to grow to where one day I could hire somebody to help me, you know, organize stuff and just keep things organized. Because I've cleaned, you guys have seen my videos, I've cleaned my garage and organized all this stuff multiple times, and it just goes back to being messy again, because that, you know, just that's the default, I guess. So I'm well aware that I struggle in that category, but I also have never lost an item. So there's that. So as you guys are well aware of, I work from home full time. I don't have a boss, I don't have anybody to answer to, and I'm incredibly blessed to be able to, you know, be in this situation. However, my wife has to go to a physical location every day for work. She has a boss and all that stuff. So as a way for me to try to, I don't know, sweeten the deal, I guess, so she doesn't think I'm just goofing off making YouTube videos, not doing anything, I tried to do, you know, some chores around the house while she's at work every day. However, I haven't really cleaned much today. I did some dishes earlier, but I haven't physically cleaned the house yet. And as you can see, our living room is a little worse for wear. Mose has some guts of the hedgehog, you know, spread out everywhere. My golf clubs are over there. We've been working on this freaking puzzle for like 2 weeks, man. This thing's hard, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna spend the next couple minutes just straightening up the living room, because even if I don't clean anything else in the house, the first thing she's gonna see when she walks through the door is gonna be a clean living room. I'm still gonna clean the other stuff, don't get me wrong. I just think it's important that the very first thing she sees when she gets home is something that shows that I've been productive today. I've done something to help, you know, add value to the family, something that shows that I'm appreciative that she, you know, allows me to basically work my dream job while she goes off and has to work a regular old boring job. Alright you guys, so it's the very next day, it's May 1st. I was trying to finish this video yesterday, but I stayed up until about 11:15 last night, which is when I finally hit 30,000 subscribers. So it was just too late for me to finish filming and edit and upload the video last night. So I'm doing it today, and I just want to thank you guys so much for just the support and everything you guys have given me over the last year of this YouTube channel. I'm just incredibly humbled and just really lucky that I can get to, you know, do this as a job. I'm not trying to sound cheesy or anything. I'm just really truly appreciative of each and every one of you guys, because if you guys didn't bother, you know, subscribing to the channel and watching my videos like this wouldn't be my job. I'd probably have to go back to working as an insurance underwriter. So you guys are truly the best. I know I say it in every video, but I really do mean it. You are the best. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today, and thank you for sticking with me through the whole daily vlog thing for April. It didn't quite work out as well as I was hoping, but I am happy that it is behind me. Again, thank you guys for watching. You're the best, and I'll catch you on the next one.